Ahoy, mateys. Ever wondered what life was like for those daring souls who sailed the Caribbean in search of treasure and adventure? Welcome to the wild world of the Pirates of the Caribbean, where legends were born and the high seas were full of intrigue, danger, and of course, a bit of rum. So grab your tricorn hat and let's set sail on a journey through the tales of infamous buccaneers who ruled the waves. In the late 17th and early 18th centuries, the Caribbean was a melting pot of cultures, commerce, and yes, a little bit of chaos. Picture it. Ships laden with gold, silver, and spices crisscrossing the waters, ripe for the picking. For enterprising individuals with a taste for adventure and a disregard for the law, this was the perfect playground. But what drove these men and women to the pirate life? Was it the promise of untold riches, or simply the thrill of living life on their own terms? Whatever the reason, the Caribbean became a pirate's paradise, where the line between hero and villain was as murky as the waters they sailed. No discussion of Caribbean pirates would be complete without mentioning Edward Teach, better known as Blackbeard. With his fearsome appearance, complete with a long black beard and slow-burning fuses in his hat that created an ominous smoke cloud around his head, Blackbeard was the stuff of nightmares. But was he really as terrifying as the stories suggest? Or was it all a clever ruse to strike fear into his enemies' hearts? Blackbeard's flagship, the Queen Anne's Revenge, was the terror of the seas. He blockaded ports and plundered ships with ruthless efficiency. Yet, there was more to Blackbeard than his fearsome reputation. He was also a shrewd tactician, often avoiding bloodshed by intimidating his foes into surrender. I mean, who wouldn't think twice when faced with a towering figure who looked like he just walked out of the underworld? The pirate life wasn't just for the boys. Enter Anne Bonny and Mary Red, two of the most notorious female pirates to ever sail the Caribbean. Disguised as men, they joined the crew of the infamous pirate Calico Jack Rackham. But these ladies weren't just playing dress-up. They were every bit as fierce and formidable as their male counterparts. Anne and Mary fought bravely in battles, their ferocity earning the respect and admiration of their fellow pirates. Their story is a testament to the fact that the pirate world, much like today's world, had room for anyone bold enough to carve out their own destiny. Who says women can't have a little swashbuckling fun too? Now, let's talk about Captain William Kidd, whose life is a perfect example of how the line between pirate and privateer was often blurred. Hired by the British to hunt down pirates, Kidd found himself on the wrong side of the law when he was accused of piracy himself. Was he a misunderstood privateer or a cunning pirate playing both sides? Kidd's story is a cautionary tale of how quickly fortunes could change in the unpredictable world of piracy. Despite his attempts to clear his name, Kidd was tried and executed for piracy, leaving behind a legacy shrouded in mystery and intrigue. And let's not forget the legendary treasure he supposedly buried, which has sparked the imaginations of treasure hunters for centuries. Could it still be out there, waiting to be discovered? Speaking of flags, let's not forget Calico Jack Rackham, the man who gave us the iconic skull and crossbones symbol, the Jolly Roger. Calico Jack's tenure as a pirate was relatively short, but his contribution to pirate lore is undeniable. Known for his flamboyant clothing and love of a good party, Rackham was a true character of the high seas. Calico Jack's greatest claim to fame, however, was his association with Anne Bonny and Mary Red, who were part of his crew. Together, they made a formidable trio, striking fear into the hearts of merchants and sailors across the Caribbean. Rackham's life may have ended on the gallows, but his legacy as the creator of the Jolly Roger endures. After all, what's a pirate without his flag? Next up is Bartholomew Roberts, often considered the most successful pirate of the Golden Age. Known as Black Bart, Roberts captured over 400 ships in his short but illustrious career. His exploits earned him the title of the Pirate King, and he ruled the seas with a combination of daring and discipline. Roberts was known for his strict code of conduct, insisting on fair treatment and equal share of the loot for his crew. In an era where life was cheap and loyalty was rare, Roberts stood out as a leader who commanded respect. But was his strict code the key to his success, or merely a means of maintaining control over his unruly crew? While tales of buried treasure and swashbuckling adventures capture our imaginations, the reality of pirate life was often far less glamorous. Pirates faced harsh conditions, from brutal weather to the constant threat of capture and execution. Life on the high seas was unpredictable, and the only certainty was uncertainty itself. Yet despite the dangers, the allure of freedom and fortune drew many to the pirate life. For some, it was an escape from the rigid hierarchies and limitations of society. For others, it was a chance to rewrite their own destinies, to be the masters of their own fate. The golden age of piracy may have ended, but the legends of these daring adventurers live on. Pirates have become an enduring symbol of freedom and rebellion, inspiring countless stories, films, and even Halloween costumes. Their exploits continue to capture our imaginations, reminding us of a time when the world was wide open and anything seemed possible. In the Caribbean, the legacy of piracy is woven into the cultural tapestry, a testament to the region's rich and tumultuous history. From the bustling ports of Jamaica to the hidden coves of the Bahamas, the stories of the pirates who once roamed these waters remain a vibrant part of local lore. And what about the treasure? The tales of buried gold and sunken ships have spurred treasure hunters for generations, each hoping to unearth the lost fortunes of pirates past. From the legendary Oak Island in Canada to the deep waters of the Caribbean, the search for pirate treasure is a quest that continues to this day. But perhaps the real treasure lies not in gold and jewels, but in the stories themselves. The tales of daring and adventure, of men and women who defied the odds and lived life on their own terms, are treasures that enrich our understanding of history and humanity. If you've enjoyed this journey through Caribbean history, be sure to like this video and subscribe to Tropical AI History for more fascinating Caribbean stories. Join us as we explore the past and uncover the incredible tales that shape our world. Remember, history is not just about what happened, it's about what can happen when we dare to dream. Peace, love, and stay curious, my friends.